you know, this has been a pretty tough camp for these guys. I think it's been kind of a culture shock, but I think they've embraced it. Um, we've got a lot of guys that are willing to pay the price. All right, so we understand that now. A lot of guys have bought in to what we're trying to do. Now it's just a matter of going and seeing what you've got up against someone else. You know, I mean, they've embraced the challenge of keeping the tempo up on a regular basis. At the end of the day, this is the only when you get into the season, you are allowed 1 day a week with pads on. So this is the time that you have to build some of that toughness, and I think they've embraced that from the standpoint of they know this is you know, again, this is a tough game played by tough people. So sometimes you have to, you have to look inside yourself and make sure that you're tough, and sometimes you have to demonstrate that to realize that you are. I don't think there's any other way. To me, it's like a no-brainer. You know, like the game's played in pads, so it's my job to make sure those guys are ready to play the game. So it's my job to understand when we need to take the pads off and get them ready to play the game. I think they were ready to play last week. They will be ready to play this week. I'll have them ready to practice against these guys on Wednesday. So, you know, the game's played in pads. We're going to be physically and mentally tough. Goal of any training camp is to build toughness, to build a relentless nature in your players. They have to embrace those things, and I think they have. But also, the more lifelike that you can make it, or real that you can make it, of course, it can't do anything other than make the games at least the same, you know? Now, depending on who you're playing and the person you're playing, it could be different. But, you know, yeah, of course. We try everything we do for a reason, and we try to simulate something.
Hey, going back to Tony.
Last one here.